What is up, everybody? Happy Wednesday to you. We are in the middle of the week. We are almost there. Coffee cheers. Really quickly, because I got business to do, y'all. I was catching this blog and they were talking about a recent interview with Megan Thee Stallion. And a lot of women on the internet are calling out the interviewers as being microaggressive. And they were basically sort of placating into stereotypes about Black women with this interview with Megan. Now, my position on this is that Megan placates into stereotypes about Black women. Her music is a projection of stereotypes about Black women. There's really nothing empowering about Megan's music, really, but to convince Black women to behave like disrespectful Black men. So, with that being said, let's listen to this interview together and then I'll chop it up really quickly with my thoughts.
You give so much confidence to women everywhere. What do you do when you're not feeling confident?
I start my day with you.
We
and
do.
only you.
Oh my god, wait, I'm gonna cry.
No, don't cry.
No,
We're
not
lying.
cry. No,
This is a laugh stream.
No, I know. No, your music has literally
Changed
made
your
me
life.
when I want to fight someone, I
Are you
listen to your
legit
music.
tearing up?
No, I'm tearing up.
You want to throw that fighting shit out the window and you want to get cute and be a bad bitch.
When people are talking
She said, you want to throw that fighting shit out the window, you're going to get killed, you want to be a bad bitch. So, here's the thing, and I'm not trying to be racist or anything like that, but a lot of times when there are white people around Black people, and this is not all white people, but many white people, if they're maybe underexposed, or they don't really hang out really around a lot of Black people. Maybe they got that one little Black friend that kind of acts white, so it makes them feel comfortable, right? But when you're dealing with somebody who is culturally Black, right, a lot of times white people will try to bring themselves to this ideal of cultural Blackness. They will seek to have validation in cultural Blackness by, basically showing that they're relatable. So she's saying, I wake up listening to you. You're so inspiring to me. You make me want to fight, right? And it's just like, honey, if you got into a fight, right, you would be crying victim as a result of that fight more times than not because you don't look like the fighter chick, right? But she's saying that Megan's music inspires her to want to be a fighter chick. So, honestly, this is not, to me, a good confidence builder, that she's interviewing. She's interviewing a person who gives you the confidence to be negative and to think negative. But here they are, just don't know what to say, right? Because it's Megan Thee Stallion and they got to kind of figure out how to come down to her level. So this is the stuff that they're going to say.
fucking shit, I go turn on Megan Thee Stallion.
I look beautiful. I look so great.
Wait, no, you look so good. But I know, because I watched your documentary, you've been through so many dark things.
Yeah.
How do you get yourself up and inspire people?
I've never seen her this passionate.
I just look in the mirror and I'll be like, damn, you that girl.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, you are that girl. So go outside and act like you that girl.
No, we love
And
being
then that's how I
outside and
tackle my
acting like
day.
that.
I'm crying. Meg would be the one that made me cry.
I'm gonna take my
Yeah,
pictures.
True,
Yeah.
don't cry.
I gotta cry.
Do you cry a lot?
I do cry. I'm a crier.
I love that. What's your sign?
I'm an Aquarius.
Oh.
I don't cry
I
about
didn't know that.
When I cry, it's for a
Yeah.
reason.
Yes, you let it go. Well, keep like letting it all into your music. Never stop.
So, obviously there's a couple of things happening here. Vanity Fair needs better interviewers. I feel like that interview chick made it really all about her. You're interviewing a award-winning artist here, and even if you can relate to her music, you're making this interview all about you and your feelings and your sentiments to her instead of asking her really about the music, what's new, what's going on, what are you excited about, right? What do you like about Vanity Fair, right? There's so many questions that there's so many angles that they could have gone to make that interview more interesting, but yet the interviewer made it all about her, and she talked more than even Megan talked, right? Even the other girls like, oh my God, I've never seen her so passionate. It's like you're basically deboning the interview. And I don't know if that was being microaggressive or was she just being a super fan or if she was just being nervous because she don't really know how to, really relate or talk to somebody who's culturally different than her. The music is kind of the thing that binds. But even then, she's talking about the negative aspect of Megan's music, right? So, I mean, and she's like, you're building confidence with so many women to basically act like negative men. So, a lot of people don't like the interview here. Let's hear some of these ladies talk about it.
Cast about mental health, and I also think it also had to do with I think it had to do with Luke, which was one of her former co-stars on Summer House, right? They have gotten away with made excuses for them when they're on TV and doing their thing. Okay, this is important. They've been in this echo chamber of people saying yes, queen, go off. There have been people who have made excuses for them when they've said things. They have been,
Let me go here.
In Vanity Fair interview makes me so uncomfortable, and it also kind of vindicates my opinion that I have always had about Hannah Berner. I started watching Summer House last year when the Carl Lindsay engagement stuff was going on, and I watched the whole series from start to finish. And my least favorite seasons of the entire show, and I love the show. I really love the chemistry that the cast has. Even Kyle. I love the show. But my least favorite moments of the show were the ones that Hannah Berner was on because I just don't think she's funny. And that's fine. That's just my opinion. I don't know her. I don't know her personally. So
I didn't even know that the person interviewing, because I don't follow these people in Satan's little realms of Hollywood and elites and stuff like that. So I don't know who Hannah Berner is from Adam. But apparently that person was not just some basic interviewer for Vanity Fair. This was some woman who is actually an actress of some sort. And so, again, now that I know that additional information, because, again, I don't follow these folks in the devil's world, that makes me think that she was trying to get some shine. She was trying to get way too much extra attention on herself, and she was deflecting attention that should have been on Megan to her. And I don't know if that was being microaggressive or just being a glory whore. Let me know what you guys think. Apparently, some people do not like what this person called herself doing.
It's not funny. It's not funny. And uncomfortable. Made me uncomfortable.
It did look cringe.
The Vanity Fair interviewer told Megan Thee Stallion that when she wants to fight, she listens to her music. Really takes me back to this point that I've been hammering on about actual journalism being dead and how people that are qualified to do these things, they don't really look for them, or maybe there's just not an influx of them as they used to be. Because for someone like me who has actually a degree in media and communication and who is getting my postgraduate to put on top of it, this is just downright appalling. And this is why when I think about entertainment news, it's so engaging. There's so much you could do with it. But at the same time, I feel like the poster child for entertainment news is either someone I don't know, not all of them. It's not a blanket statement here, but most of them need to be just some basic girl or some airhead that could say literally anything. But if you really want to climb in the ranks, you really have to use your thinking faculty. I'm not even going to lie to you.
I love what she just said because I have a journalism undergraduate too, communications journalism. And the modern media landscape is so far removed from what we were taught as being ethical journalistic practices. And so that I totally agree with her that they're just drafting any old body celebrities. Anybody can be a journalist these days. And I can get why some journalists are really pissed off because this was my concentration. This was my focus. This is what I went to school for. And now just anybody can do it. And it's unfortunately. I mean, I'm leveraging my journalism skills and training when I do my live streams, and I don't even full-fledged do that, in terms of production or anything like that. I don't edit my stuff, even though I know how to video edit. I've been using CS Suites and Final Cut, and I've even used, platforms like Avid, so I'm comfortable doing it. I just don't do it. But to her point, they're just, Vanity Fair should be ashamed of themselves. I think that they should pick better people to do those interviews. These people are glory whores, and to me, they try to elevate themselves in the shadow of somebody else. And so when I look at that girl, Hannah Berner, whatever her name is, she was really trying to make that moment about her and not about the person that she was interviewing. Talking about she wake up wanting to fight. It's like, girl, if you don't sit your ass down, somebody go drop Hannah off on Houston and Whittier, 94 and Cashew. Just drop Hannah Berner off and see if she has that same energy. I bet you she wouldn't. So these people just need to stop. Stop. Be yourself. Be yourself is all that you can do. Rest in peace, Chris Cornell, right? But be yourself is all that you can do, right? So I love me some Audio Slave. I think I might be bumping Audio Slave today. But anyways, you guys, have a wonderful rest of your day. Let me know what you think. I mean, again, this goes back to some of those other classic Black interviewers, though, where you have and I'm not trying, again, everything is not about race, but you can't help but see the lens of race in a lot of these things, where you have a white interviewer interviewing a Black person, Black esteemed person, right? Megan Thee Stallion, regardless of how we think she got her esteem, she is an esteemed person. She is a multimillionaire. She does have accomplishments. So to come at somebody like that and you can't even give them grace in a moment of an interview, that's sad. And a lot of these white interviewers cannot do that. They have to placate into an idealism or stereotype about Black people, even if they don't radiate that. And you've seen this with Sidney Poitier, Harry Belafonte, right? Denzel Washington. You've had so many Black celebrities have to dry check these interviewers because they want them to be, on the bandwagon of some ignorance or some thought that they don't want to be on. So let me know what you guys think about this. I will say for Megan Thee Stallion, though, if she wasn't radiating Black stereotypes, she wouldn't make it so easy for these people to do that, right? But because she does embody Black stereotypes, all she can do is sit uncomfortable as she is basically being, interviewed in a very stereotypical way. So, and, as much as people rally around Megan Thee Stallion because of this interview, she's not a victim because she pretty much victimized herself by the way that she chooses to execute her art, her craft, and her character. So let me know what you guys think, and I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.